Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively. You go see Jared. Over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bucks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And he can't hit the second.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Here's George, and it's blocked. Now Bayless. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Hill. Stuckey outside. Parker against Turner. They set the screen. Kicks to George. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got it all tied up now for Indiana. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. You take a look at Bayless, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
There's a screen. Pass to George. Lets it go with a 3. George missing again. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Kicks it out to Vasquez. And the rejection by Mahinmi. And George, here we go. George missing again. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Hill dishes to Stuckey. And Turner kicks to Stuckey. And it's blocked by Owens. A solo fast break, moving it up. And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Vasquez. And now a 4-point Milwaukee lead. Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Dishes it to Turner. Stuckey left side. On the wing, George. Indiana again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Mayo. Powered down with both hands.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And that concludes the first half. The Bucks on top. They lead by 6. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the side. Doris?
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
We're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side fearful of coming at us on offense. I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Well, we've established a clear dominance on the interior at the offensive end. And until they prove they can stop our inside game, we have to continue to pound it into the post. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. Coming in, we knew this team wasn't going to roll over for us.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated. It's a big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Freaks checked in for John Henson. Jabari Parker comes in for Monroe. Chris Middleton's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Vasquez in for Carter Williams. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Turner comes in for Lavoy Allen. Solomon Hill, he's checked in for George. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Ellis. On the court for Indiana, Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Turner is out there with Mahinmi. And it's Hill in at the 3, the small forward. Parker left side. Down low. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Here's Vasquez. There's a good screen. Fires for three. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 6th rebound on the night. Turner passes to Stuckey. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Indiana ranks league-wide. 5th in three-point field goal percentage. 10th in steals. And they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
And you look at their three-point shooting, they put defenses in a tough position. You've got to protect the paint and still chase out to 25 feet from the hoop. No easy task.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Bayless is checked in. Pacers trail by 9. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The feed to Hill. Back to Stuckey. For 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Freak's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Hill. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. To the middle, here's Hill. The 3rd shot of the possession finally falls for him.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Vasquez gets a screen from Owens. Vasquez dishes to Freak, and it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. He has 9 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
Hill sets the screen for Stuckey. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 28 games with that left knee injury. Came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before his season got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
Stuckey outside. From the baseline. The shot will not go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Hill against Middleton. Hill kicks to Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Turner's got 5.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Here's Vasquez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for Milwaukee. And the Pacers also making a change. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Turner. Mayo against Stuckey. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control.
Bucks leading by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bucks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Greg Monroe. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Owens in at center. Vasquez out there with Jared Bayless. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Inglis in at the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Young comes in for Monte Ellis.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Bayless the pass to Middleton. Down low. Here's Owens. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The dish now to Hill. Hill against Middleton. Outside Hill. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. Step back shot, and he nails the jumper.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win and the out. Outcome of this one was never in doubt.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Greg Monroe. Let's get your opinion, Shaq.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball.
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season contest. It has been a wild ride. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. Now the playoffs begin on 2K Sports. See you back for that.
Can't believe the regular season's done. Some of those games I could barely remember. But we did it. We made the playoffs. And tonight, I make my postseason debut. I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie, but I can't wait to see what this team can do. Like KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
Starting at small forward. And 20,000 fans in a chorus at the American Airlines Arena. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines. The Heat leading by 6. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Owens in at center. Carter Williams is out there with Mayo. Then it's Greg Monroe, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 slot.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Well, that's a collection of assassins you see on your screen right there. Just deadly. They were the most accurate shooting guards in the regular season. In the 3rd spot, Dwayne Wade. Chris Middleton 4th.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the
playing
ball
too
in
much
their
on the
hands
perimeter.
and let
Let's
them
look to dump the
create
ball
something
inside
for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a 2-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good.
Antetokounmpo against Wade. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the shot is good. Antetokounmpo's got 6. The Heat leading by 4. Stoudemire left side. And it's Freak with the rebound. Well, the Bucks shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Back to Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Owens. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
On the wing, Green. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Jabari Parker comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter-Williams. Over in the corner, Green puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 6.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Parker outside. Feeds it to Freak. Off the screen, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Now here's Dragic, guarded by Vasquez. Dragic dishes to Bosch. Tries from 10, and he hits the jump shot. Bosch has got his second bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now here's Vasquez. Defense right on him. To the middle. Here's Owens. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Anderson, he's checked in for Chris Bosh. Jared Bayless has checked in for the Bucks, and he's good on the second. The Heat leading by 5. Outside, Green. And it's blocked by Owens. Vasquez passes to Bayless. Can't get it to go. Dragic with some nice D. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Tipped away. Parker with the steal. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Vasquez. He's guarded closely. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here is Bayless. Freak with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Parker.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Here's Anderson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
There's the screen. Vasquez kicks to Parker. He dishes it to Vasquez. No good on the triple. Miami leading by 5. Winslow kicks to Dragic. Parker against Stoudemire. Outside, Green. And stolen by Freak. Mayo into the lane. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Here's Dragic. Shot clock at 5 to the paint. The Heat need to get a shot off. And again, Miami with the triple. 1:25 left here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Bayless dishes to Parker, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And here are the Heat now, leading by 5. Dragic kicks to Anderson. Outside, Green. Good D by Parker.
Excellent, really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Bayless the pass to Owens. The dish to Parker. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in. It's Dragic with the drive.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Bayless. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Off the pick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Outside Dragic. Fires the three. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat up. Recently, we sat down with Freak to discuss his NBA future as a free agent this offseason. You know, Clark, it sounds like he hasn't ruled out the possibility of exploring it. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Anderson has checked in for Whiteside. Stoudemire comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Gerald Green in for Goran Dragic. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Freaks checked in for John Henson. Jabari Parker comes in for Craig Monroe. O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter-Williams. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Mayo out there with Vasquez. And it's Owens in at the center. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He finished with 8 points and really caused problems for shooters with his shot blocking, swatting away any look at the basket. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And Winslow pulls it down.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Stoudemire, the screen. Anderson, a screen on Parker. Wade drives in. That drops. Wade's got 12.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Bucks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Parker kicks to Mayo. Anderson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Here's Parker. A second chance effort. And it's Freak missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Wade dishes to Green. Swiped away. And oh, here we go with Bayless. Nobody back.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Vasquez with it. Now Green defending. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Anderson. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
A shot's good from Bayless.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
The Heat leading by 6. Wade passes to Green. Stoudemire against Parker. Stoudemire kicks to Wade. He feeds it to Anderson. 18 feet out. Stoudemire, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Here is Vasquez. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good. Parker.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Wade outside. Pass to Green. Excellent D from Owens.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And during this break, let's take a look at some of the very best perimeter passers in basketball. These were the regular season assist leaders from the shooting guard position. Wayne Wade on top.
Well, when he's on the court, it's like having a second point guard out there. I mean, and in fact, his passing ability oftentimes rivals or surpasses some of the best point guards in our league.
Yeah, you know, it's hard to call him a true two-guard because of how often their offense runs through him. Maybe he's more like a 1.5 guard.
Vasquez with it, working on Green. Green with the block. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bucks trail by 6. Mayo into the lane. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. Vasquez kicks to Freak. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Freak's got 9.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball. I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
There's a screen. For the 3. Bayless's shot is off. The Heat leading by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Green. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Mayo dishing to Freak. Back to Mayo. That's a 2 from Parker. That one's good from the corner. And now just a 2-point Heat lead. And so it's a close.
Well, I'm with Eric Spoelstra, and obviously, Coach, some great work tonight on the defensive side of the ball. How does the team's defense play into your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the 2-point line as best as we can.
Eric, thank you. Kevin.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 for the new group in.